State explained. Minnesota. Minnesota is the 32nd state to join the Union. It is the 12th largest and 22nd most populated. Minnesota refers to the river Minnesota, which is a Dakota word meaning sky-tinted water. And it does sound a lot like miniature soda, even though this is pop-speaking country. Capital is St. Paul. Largest city is Minneapolis. Other notable cities include Bloomington, Rochester, Winona, and St. Cloud. It is known as the land of 10,000 lakes because there's over 10,000 lakes in Minnesota. The first open heart surgery ever was in 1952 in Minnesota. The first air conditioning in the U.S. was installed in a mansion in Minneapolis. Pro wrestler Jesse the Body Ventura was governor of Minnesota. Minnesota is the state with the most amount of people who work out more than once a week, and it's in the top 10 for life expectancies in the U.S. of around 80 years. A normal person calls this a casserole, someone from Minnesota calls it a hot dish. The Mall of America, one of the top 10 largest malls on Earth, is, of course, in Minnesota. There really isn't any regional divides in Minnesota, but it was made out of 3 different regions. One part ceded to the U.S. after the Revolution, one part ceded from France in the Louisiana Purchase, and this part, along with North Dakota, was ceded by the Hudson's Bay Company, which at one point ruled a lot of Canada. Minnesota is one of the many states that borders Canada, and has this weird tick upwards into a lake for some reason. Little Lake Itasca, which I probably pronounced wrong, is the source of the Mississippi River. Regionally, Minnesota is in the Great Lakes, Great Plains region, and has stereotypes like snow, the woods, deer hunting, German people, and it's the heart of the Midwestern kind of Fargo twangy accent, don't you know? Original Minnesota stuff includes hockey, farmland and agriculture, mosquitoes, over 50 different kinds, Norwegian people, and overall Minnesota people are considered quite content with life and just kind of want to be left alone. And they're passive aggressive. Politically, Minnesota is one of the most absolute liberal states in the U.S. Last time they voted conservatively was in 1972 for Richard Nixon. Minnesota has no tax on clothes, food, and other essential goods, but has some of the highest taxes overall in the U.S. On religion, they are mostly Lutheran, thanks to the Germans and Norse people. There has not been any presidents born in Minnesota, but famous people who have been include the artist formerly known as Prince, Eric Rowan, Vince Vaughn, Linkara, Winona Ryder, F. Scott Fitzgerald, John Madden, Judy Garland, and like 10,000 other people. Some examples of some media set in Minnesota include Grumpy Old Men, Juno, Fillmore, the Mighty Ducks franchise, Little House on the Prairie, and most of Fargo. What do you think about Small Pop? You got folks up there? Do you not? Tell me about it in the description, eh?